up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
Mano.
And we got Valiant in the building. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for coming through. I know we were trying to get our schedules aligned. And you've been traveling. Where have you been recently on tour?
A show on Montserrat.
Okay, you know that's where my family's from, so we got to start with that. I saw you were in Montserrat, and I was like, now hold on. For St. Patrick's Day, that's like the biggest holiday in Montserrat. Yeah. And I was so excited because I was like, a lot of people have never been there.
No.
So what'd you think about it?
It was a vibe. We did a tour to see like the volcanoes and everything. It was a vibe.
You did the helicopter tour, or you just went in the, okay.
So
you saw...
What I'm learning about Montserrat the first time I went, that certain plane can't land on Montserrat and all of that. So
it's like a 10-passenger plane only.
Yeah, and there are 4,000 people like on the island, and like 2,000 came out to see. So it was like a vibe.
Listen, that was big for the island, because I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've never been for St. Patrick's Day. I always go for like around Christmas and sometimes in the summer. Growing up, we were there all the time. My grandfather lived there, but I followed their page, and so I was like, now hold on, I know they didn't have Valiant there. So I was just excited to see you there. So
great.
Yes. But you've been, and what's great about that is going to an island, like you said, 4,000 people, and then you're doing shows with 50,000 people in the audience. So it's nice that you're still encapsulating all of that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about you, too, is that you're also self-taught, and I've seen you discussing that. So as far as doing music, this was something you knew you wanted to do from a young age.
Yeah, it's a passion. It's not just doing it for like the fame or all of the publicity and all of them things. I love it, like literally love it. Yeah.
And Mano was in here listening to
100% polygamy.
Polygamy, yeah.
Polygamy. My girl, how you go, my
That's
girl?
That's an older song, though. You know, it's
an
an
old song, but I have
listen.
some. I was in Montserrat, not even cutting you, like some songs I did like way before, like the big blow up, like they love them, like
they love that.
So where you putting that is like a sauce, you know.
It's nice to have a whole catalog, because I think what happens is to see where you are now, people are now going back and listening to the older stuff and being like, okay, he's been doing this. So let's talk about how you even got to where you are today, because it has been a grind to even get here. And I know previously you also were unruly. You were an unruly artist.
Yeah.
Why you laugh when I say that?
It's good.
And listen, and to be fair, there were artists there that are, you know, super talented.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, because sometimes people will tell you it's difficult to be signed to another artist. What was that experience like for you?
It was a learning experience, you know. When me learn still, you know, artists can't manage artists. You focus on your career. But I learned a lot around, I don't know. Francis was around, Furnace was around, Chef de Goddess was around. But I wanted more. You know, for myself. So, you know, I'm just going to do my own thing. No bad terms or anything like that. Just do my own thing and just try to get the look what me want for myself. Sometimes people have good interest for you, but the time when they focus on themselves is like them can't really get to do what they have to do for you.
And
so
you feel like that was the best move for you, right?
Well, there is right now, so. Yeah, but it's good still, you know. Yeah.
You know, just even when you think back to those days, how was it getting off of, because I don't know what the contract was like, but was it like a blessing, like go ahead, do your thing, or was it, because I know here we always think about legally, it's always like, I got to get out of this situation, how do I make it happen, or how did that work?
Well, basically, putting me, big up Popcaan, same way, you don't know. Him did see the talent and I try to put it out in a type of way, like to make people see, say, yo, Valiant, bad, you know. I did a couple interviews with him in Jamaica and thing, but it wasn't like a term with any like deep any lion draft lawsuit or anything like that.
He wasn't signing your life away, so it was kind of easy.
It wasn't like that. It was like giving an opportunity, like for say, alright, then you're under unruly, giving you that push so people can see it, because people know Popcaan, so eventually from Popcaan post Valiant, people will get to know Valiant, but you don't know, I wanted more. I need it now, because at that time my son just came, so we need it no work, everything. So yeah,
it's kind of like a boot camp too, because then it is a good way for you to like learn as far as even performances.
I learn a lot around the camp, like around Popcaan, him work ethics, him taking music serious, like really serious. I'm learning a lot about him, and you don't know, the man they are hit maker, so you learn enough from him. And where longevity, him always talk about longevity music, that play 10 years from now. You see me? Yeah.
And even with because you've been putting out music for a few years, and they still consider you like the newer class, right? I would say.
Yeah, new generation.
Yeah, the new generation. But it feels like the new generation gets along pretty well because I know it's a competitive genre. From historically, it has been, but it feels like this is different. It feels like more unity. What do you think?
It's more unity. Everybody, the younger generation is trying to do something different. You don't know. The older generation support it same way too, but we're trying to do something different, like for go more bigger. We don't know what we are do, but we just do it. We don't know exactly what we are do, but we just do it because we love the music. I think that generation I love the music. To me, still love the music. So it a work because I went to Costa Rica here, like new artists who just came out. The music I play down there, so I know say it's a start. Cause it's a if you do more work and thing, but unity in the dancehall, and we are try, as you can see. You don't know, Vibes Cartel and Bounty Killer good and them just get them visa and things, so that are more look for the dancehall for we too, cause them set it so we are gonna go up in night too. So yeah.
It is nice to see those legacy artists selling out shows, expensive ass shows too. But no, because sometimes people may not even give it I feel like a lot of times people don't give dancehall the respect that it deserves.
Yeah, dancehall, Yeah, them not give dancehall the respect, but we work towards to get the respect. You don't know, put the table on our side.
I mean, being from New York, dancehall
New York is a big
we grew up on dancehall. It's part of our lives. Like so, it's like New York, Florida. Those are places that dancehall.
Caribbean too.
Yeah. Certain places, but I think like when you go to other some cities are like I don't know who, this is like that.
Yeah, certain artists is like, but that's why it take like time and like. What I call it now? Call it tour. Like do some shows.
So,
which management I teach me some show I have to just do without even looking for something. For gain a fan base. You know them look at it.
And build your base.
Yeah.
And it's funny how little viral moments can also make people be acquainted with you too. Social media, I think, for you guys has been amazing.
The main platform for promotion, yeah.
Who would have ever thought it? Because it's something that doesn't cost you any money.
No.
And you can go viral internationally off of that, and then you have to ride that wave.
Yeah, you have to continue with the consistency. Yeah.
So now I want to talk about the new music that you have. They just sent us a couple of songs right before you got here, and Ugly hit me right away as soon as it started.
Yeah, we was listening to it.
So talk to us about the song Ugly. You think women like ugly men?
No, it's first.
Because we just heard it.
So. Explain. So I have an EP coming out named Prove Them Wrong. With infused with R&B vibes and dancehall music, because I was thinking about something different, not just giving the world a dancehall project, but something different. Like for instance, Rihanna, Drake, all of them always take something from dancehall. So I'm saying I'm gonna take something from the R&B and put in my music. So Ugly now, I have a song that's out now. Is Mad Out. It's an expression. It's an expression like how you feel. A lot of people say like if one of them day I drive and I just feel like you're frustrated, you don't feel like I'm mad out. I put it in a song. Right. So Ugly now, it's not really like women love ugly men or whatever like that. It's just a saying. Like most men, like most men like in Jamaica we say rough. You have to look rough. No pretty men. Like it's kind of wrong. Like pretty men. Like no pretty men, ugly men. So I'm gonna say female are more attractive to more masculine. Right.
We don't like pretty boys.
Yeah, you like masculine, more rough the, Yeah.
So you consider yourself?
Ugly man, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
I feel like you're looking a little more...
No, don't do that. Don't
play that game.
No.
You came in here with the clean look at the... I see it's looking a little...
Ugly can mix with a little drip, But
that's as far as it goes.
As far as it goes, but yeah, it's just a vibe. Once you hear the rhythm, you have to laugh and it's a moving. Yeah, that's a vibe that I try to create.
What kind of women would you say you like then?
Huh?
If that's what women like, what would you say you like when it comes to women? I'm gonna ask you too, man. What kind of women do y'all like?
I like all women, fat, skinny, all type of women.
It don't matter.
I have a type. If I have a type, your personality. Once you like Raheem, not Valiant, I'm good.
Okay, you like the real you.
Yeah,
and that's hard now. Is that
very, very hard? But I'm not really looking for love now. I'm just looking for hit songs. Yeah.
Well, Mano has a type for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen. What I've been liking it hasn't been working, obviously. So I think I'm gonna start with BBWs. What is it?
Big Beautiful Women.
Big Beautiful Women. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go with those.
Okay. No, Mano has a type. I told him though his type has not been working for him. So maybe sometimes it's time to switch that up.
You told me that?
I did. I told you that.
You said that they haven't been working for me, or I said that. It hasn't been working.
I suggested you try something new.
Let's not start this argument now, though.
So you have a type?
Huh?
You have a type?
Do I have a type? Yeah, I like regular guys. I like nice guys that treat me well. I'm very into like thoughtful people, but looks do matter to me too. I know some people would say like looks don't matter. I don't think that's true. You have to like, and I'm not saying that it has to be a traditionally good looking person. It just has to be somebody I'm attracted to. It don't mean somebody else will be attracted to them. You know, so that's what it is when it comes to me. What about another artist then? Because like you said, you know, for women, you want somebody that's gonna like you for you and not just because you're Valiant. Maybe you could date another artist. Been there, done that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, you know, so I'm not really a talk about relationship because I'm a bit toxic, so I don't really talk about.
Oh, you're toxic. Yeah. Okay, so the song that Mano likes, the Poly song, then about
greatest song ever made.
His ears perked up like that's my.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So is that first of all, I want to say this. I think guys, in theory, it sounds good, but I think in practice, it doesn't work for a lot of y'all.
Who don't work for?
Just because it's hard enough for you guys to deal with one woman, I think, and hold that down and keep one woman happy. Imagine having to keep several women happy.
I've done it.
I do it every day. So.
You think you can handle that?
Even 20.
Many
40,
times.
Yeah.
I think it feels like y'all would be stressed out.
No.
Don't project. Like dealing with a lot of women is like it's a lot to handle, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of time. When you're a hustler, when you're trying to get certain things. So for an artist, it's kind of it's hard because females want attention, and when you even post something, them need to see and know. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's just too much, you know. And women can say it's okay, but like, how would you feel? Well, okay, maybe if the women like each other too.
They do.
Yeah,
that's the only way it works.
That's why. That's the part.
That's his girl. What would you say? My girlfriend.
My girlfriend. Girls know. Say
there you go. That's what we talking about. It's the only way it works.
But then I feel like y'all get jealous of that too.
No, we don't. The biggest love. No, we don't.
Nah. Maybe the females get jealous because maybe you're liking one more than
this
the other.
This is what communication is about. Every communication.
What if they end up liking each other more than you?
Well,
they're like, oh man, he coming home. Now we got to act like we like him.
Stop it.
You would think so far yet.
You never know. But I do like the variety in your music because I'm a dancehall fan, and I feel like sometimes people want dancehall to be like a little softer nowadays, but I kind of feel like the premise of what it is, it's like, you know, like Matter. I love how that sounds. Yeah. I love like how hard that is. And I like the variety because sometimes I think we're in a very politically correct time where people kind of don't want you to discuss certain things or say certain things, but it's always been like an aspect of it that is sexual, you know, it's all of that.
Yeah. For instance, what you're saying, I don't really like listen to like what most people have to say about what they want to hear. I give them what they want to hear because music has to do with like emotion, and all the time you want to feel sad, and all the time you want to feel happy. So you have certain songs that work with certain emotions,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
So So I like when my music is fun. I don't like this to feel sad all the time. So that's where artists like we come with different things to make everybody feel different. But dancehall have it hardcore, it's sexual. Okay, you know, say dancehall them would say more rough it, right?
Yeah.
But we have every side. You know, that's what we're trying to do now. Yeah, more female songs, more all of that.
Like Batty That, and I like that video too. Yeah. And people were very into that video because of the women that were in there, and I think that was really dope. Because they were like, these look like beautiful women, but not like
extra beautiful. Yeah, but no way I talk.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say not just beautiful, like women that you could see and feel like, okay, she's got herself put together. I could, you know.
Yeah, Body Day is a good song. It's on my project, the remix. Yeah, with Afrobeat and Miss Banks. Yeah.
So let's talk about the new project that's coming out. Okay. Yeah. So you have that, and you have Selfish. that's featured on this upcoming EP. When is that coming out?
May the 23rd. Selfish was produced by Kareem. And Friday, it's one of my songs where I'm expressing my toxic and narcissist ways.
Yeah, narcissistic is a song. So you're aware of it.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Self-awareness.
So
what do you do about it? It's one thing to say this is who I am and what I am, but now what?
If you're a jealous person and somebody wants to talk to you, and the first thing you put out to them and tell them that you're jealous, they have to just come and like work with it, right?
So you're saying this is who I am, take me as how I am?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it like maybe these are things you feel like I don't want to be toxic. Because then you are you attract what you are.
You gotta accept who you are.
You like toxic women?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Mano definitely, you like that for a fact. He does.
For me, like as an artist, like music-wise, it's crazy with pen, like for write music. So
it's great things to write about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she did this to you, she did. And it's exciting.
Yeah.
I guess for a period of time. And then you could just go on the road and not deal with it for a little while. For some reason, y'all like to like argue over the phone. Like sometimes Mano come in here beefing on the phone. I'm like, what are you? But he enjoys it.
Yeah. It's yeah, we can't do without.
Should I play some of my tapes?
Yeah, he loves to get those messages, like the voice notes. Do you get voice notes of women just going off on you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up right now.
Right.
I'm gonna pull up now. Where you at? Send the location.
Yeah, because you do have a song called Narcissistic.
Yeah, with Stark actually.
Yeah. So basically, you like that and you are that.
Yeah. I sing what I am.
You gotta accept who you are, Ange. Before you can change anything about who you are, you gotta first accept who you are.
Yeah.
Do you want to prove us wrong though?
With the EP, nothing. No.
So what does prove them wrong? Okay, you came up with that title. What do you have to prove us wrong about?
Basically about some levels that you think dancehall cannot reach.
Okay.
So about like it's for me basically. It's prove them wrong. It's all about me proving a lot of people wrong that say I couldn't reach this far or how far the music can reach and where it stop and all of that. So prove them wrong is about it's like, as you can say, it's like self-awareness, putting some things in the atmosphere for me. Yeah. So it's like manifesting.
You feel like you've already proved people wrong, though, because I think you are a lot further along than anyone could have ever anticipated.
Yeah, and this is my first official project, so that's why I can't prove them wrong, because I did a lot of things and prove a lot of people wrong. So
when did you realize that this was going to be it? Because sometimes when people are doubting you or things happen and there's setbacks, some people are like, all right, this may be not for me. I don't know if this is going to work out. Some people really do give up, but when did you realize this is about to really...
The first thing about me, my manager can tell you. She have to tell me to come out of the studio more while. I never try to get comfortable. Never try to get comfortable. Like the first time I felt like this was it when Wireless, if it's so now, Wireless, I did around 90,000 people.
Oh, that festival, that's
Yeah, in UK. And every song that I sing, them know. Like, I said, no, as the show finished, I said, I need to reach the studio now. I need to make more music. Like, no.
Feels good.
Yeah, I did a lot of shows before that. A lot of shows. 50,000 people, 20,000. Yeah, I did. But this feel different because there were different races, different people, like, knowing the song word for word. It gave me a different feeling, like, I need to do more work, you know. Checking my DM, seeing, like, from fans telling me certain things to motivate me, like, you know, it's crazy, but... Yeah, from that time.
And you said this project is going to have some type of R&B infusions in it. Yeah. Are you doing collabs?
Yeah, I'm doing collabs.
Can we get some tea?
Me and Friday have a collab called Advantage.
Oh, nice. I love Friday. That's going to sound so good.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. How did you guys link up?
Well, Kareem, you don't know, one of the executive producers on the project. You don't know. Me and Friday, I've been listening to Friday since album drop, and I made a link with Kareem, and I went to Wireless, but it's a weird coincidence though. My trailer was right here, and his trailer was right here, and as I come outside, I book up, and like the energy just
He's a good guy.
Nah,
Yeah,
we like Friday.
and super talented.
Very, very talented. So I was trying to infuse like the dancehall with his sound. So yeah.
How many people have reached out to you from the States to try to do something? Because I can't imagine that it hasn't been a lot.
I have like Cash Cobain, a lot of people like, but who more hear from like, I don't know. But I always do tracks with them. Like I do stuff with them until it works because their team has to listen to it and my team has to listen to it to make it work.
Okay. I can see that. Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this project.
Yeah.
I told you, as soon as I heard Ugly, I could tell you have a good sense of humor, too.
Yeah.
And that you're very tuned into what's going on. It's just in general in everyday life. Man, well, listen, I appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, we had to make this happen. I know we were back and forth with dates and everything, but I was like, okay, he's going to be in town. We got to do it. So congratulations on that. We'll make sure that we preview that up here.
Yeah, May the 23rd, prove them wrong,
May the 23rd, prove them wrong. You going to prove us all? Well, I feel like you've proven a lot already.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Keep proving.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I cannot listen. And remember, we're all a work in progress. So, I don't think either one of you is cut out for polygamy.
Still on that.
Stop it, man.
Good luck, guys. All right, but thank you. I appreciate it.